Hi, I'm Jon Lensing, CEO and founder of OpenLoop. I think that 2025 taught a lot of us in the digital health industry the new currency that drives new age digital health is speed, precision, and adaptability. One really niche vertical to focus on, one simple care pathway, one condition that they want to go after, and they're owning it top to bottom. That's been a crucial learning lesson. Like, understand the consumer of healthcare, which is the patient, understand what they want and where to find them, and execute with a ruthless efficiency on bringing that to market as quickly as possible. Patients in particular are feeling progress within healthcare, just with digital health overall, because of the speed and the convenience and the frictionless aspect of it all. They now have this opportunity to do a quick Google search, find a company that's going to help them address their condition right now, creating accounts, signing up, getting seen, oftentimes same day, if not on demand, exactly what they're going to pay up front because it's a cash pay service, getting their medication shipped right to their front door, getting diagnostics shipped right to their front door within 24 to 48 hours. And so that, I think, has been the main progress point for consumers. I think in 2026, we're going to see a pretty seismic shift away from, people just using either pitch decks or people asking questions of ChatGPT into it being more of a true infrastructure layer, something that's there to effectively be a second, third, or fourth set of eyes and ears for our clinicians. So then get back to the fundamentals of medicine, which is a doctor-patient interaction that results in treatment of that patient's health, right? Like, that's fundamentally why they went to medicine, to help. And you strip away all these layers of bureaucracy and admin and just low-level work that they had to start doing now over the past few decades, and get them back to doing what their heart actually loves. Telehealth or digital health is still really much in its infancy. I think if I could fix one problem within it, it'd be sort of that fragmentation, if you want to broadly call it that, right? There's different pharmacies, there's different labs, nothing communicates well with each other. There's different sorts of clients that are utilizing everything from employers to retailers to, just strict digital health companies to hospitals. And so I think if I could fix one thing, it'd be creating this fundamental operating system at which the entire digital health ecosystem runs on. I think one bold prediction is that over the next decade, 90% of healthcare will be done virtually, with the exception of surgeries, minor procedures like colonoscopies and endoscopies, and infusions, and probably the ER. I think on the contrarian side, what's interesting is that I think the long-term winners within healthcare are not going to be the people who own the patients. It's going to be the people who own the workflows for seeing, treating, and delivering that care for these patients, right? The companies that can own the injection of this healthcare, the workflows into areas where patients already exist, those are the companies that end up winning. Fundamentally, the U.S. has had a problem with preventative health care for as long as we can remember. The American patient prefers not to be as active in their health care as other cultures. So devices help bridge that gap. Devices will allow us to autonomously and, more importantly, passively collect data on patients. So now we can take all this data, correlate it, triage it against different AI algorithms to have an instantaneous, precise picture of a patient's overall health. With that, we can then nudge them, push them in the right direction to tweak that health, to get them into more of a preventative mindset. So instead of being seen by your PCP once a year, now with all this data, we can tweak your health profile, we can tweak your treatment pathway on an hourly basis. Maybe now we're able to send you personalized medications and supplements to your doorstep every week. That change depending on what sort of data we're collecting. Maybe now we know if you hook up your credit card into the healthcare ecosystem, we know where you're spending your money on food. Is it on fast food, or is it on going to Whole Foods and buying groceries? Maybe your Ring doorbell now starts using AI to pick up and notice, hey, I'm walking with a limp this week. Let's start getting you on exercise to help alleviate some of that pain, right? More preventative rather than delay that care into the last possible moment. There's a lot of things to be excited about with OpenLoop moving into the next year. I think what we have designed in our product roadmap will fundamentally shift how people think about healthcare. It will position us as this de facto digital health operating system to a level of which we've never seen before. Everything from clinical operations with streamlined AI and flows, all the way to automated logistics and supply chain enhancement will be a complete game changer. I won't spare everybody all the details for now, because a lot of things are in the works, but it will be a radical game changer for the digital health space in the next year.